So everyone, this is the event video, but unfortunately I forgot to press the recording button. So here you have it. We'll just comment on the video as I see the recording. So too bad that I couldn't live react in this sense, but what can you do, guys? I mean, sometimes it does happen. I'm just a big idiot. So here is the 4-4-2 that we tried playing, at least that we played. It's not very typical in the sense that there are a few running players, but I'll explain it better later on. This is the first game. This is the game against Haaland, Arena 2, so not very experienced, but I mean, and this event has a bit of the ending sucks a bit because someone did end up leaving in the final, so I mean, what can you do? I'm dealt the opponents that I'm dealt, people, at the end of the day. And now we have Abu Bakr, great run, and the shot goes into the top corner and we're winning. So Arena 3, so seeing as this opponent isn't really, that difficult and there's not much, like the result is a bit guaranteed, so I'll just tell you about our Facebook group. So yes, we do have a Facebook group now. It is a Facebook group that the soccer and I have kind of decided to collaborate in, and it is basically a place where you can discuss tactics, discuss score, match, exchange captains, you can do whatever you want. You can there you go, Johnson 2-0 with the rebound. And yes, it's a great way to stay up to date as well with our live streams. The soccer is streaming live every weekend. I am streaming pretty regularly as well. The next live stream will be on Tuesday, so be sure to be there, guys, because it's going to be a very important stream where we unlock Simon the pickpocket. I'm going to try and upgrade him as much as possible. I'm going to buy the season pass, and if there is a package that kind of boosts cards for Simon, I will buy that as well. I'm just going all in this time with the new super player, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll have a chat, so make sure to be there, guys. I really do suggest you guys to tune in if you enjoy some live streams. And now Jones against a 46 gold medalist, and now we have our friend's Hammer who yes, passes the ball back. In this formation you really have to, as is any formation I guess, you really have to be careful with how you play. Just be patient, and seeing as you have a few running players, stuff will happen. As you can see here, Abu Bakr pushing up, edge of the box, and there is Bertini for the tap-in. And this isn't the only time that you'll see Bertini with a tap-in, guys. Bertini is excellent. He's really doing well there. And I'm not sure if it was the software that was helping me out here, because Bertini got into that position really frequently, and it's great. It's really great because he was always present, very good on the ball, he scored a lot of goals in this event. And now Ju-Won, edge of the box, but Johnson with good response there. Lovely player Johnson, guys. Extremely I wouldn't say that he's underrated, because obviously a lot of people do use him, but top player. He can play along all the midfield, in any midfield position. He can play in attack. I also use him in a center forward position. And Bertini there, as I said, guys, 2-0, 2 tap-ins by Bertini. Excellent stuff, really good. Clinical 4-4-2 as well in this situation. Held the ball and struck on the counter when we could. Now what's the next? Okay, so we lose the kickoff bid against the 13 gold medalist, Arena Infinity Dragon, 4-2-1-3. So now look at Johnson winning the ball. Also the difference between Johnson at level 9 and Johnson at level 10 is big, guys. It really is. So I mean, you can still use him if he's a lower level Johnson, but he just gets such of a big upgrade in terms of stats, and when he reaches level 10. So now my friend's Prowler switching play, Jones now, So this formation, that's why Jones is important also, because he can hold the ball really well and he can create chances, he can lob balls to the other side of the field. Extremely good, man, really good. Abubakar, and there is a very familiar face, guys. Bertini, 1-0. So 3 tap-ins in 2 games so far, which is practically insane if you think about it. Guaranteed goals by Bertini. And now this guy, I'm not sure what happens, he gives me the kickoff after having won it first, which is a bit strange, but what can you do? Now my captain pushing up, and this is a very dynamic formation, and I posted this formation actually a few days ago now in the Soccer Titan group, the Soccer Titan Club. Actually, that's the name we've given the Facebook group. So the invite, obviously the link to that group will be in the description below, guys, so make sure to check it out. And yeah, I posted this formation in the group. A lot of people were skeptical, not many people seem to like the formation, but honestly it's something that I think I've realized lately, is that my style of football is very attacking. I love running players all over the pitch if possible. Abubakar there, 2-0, fantastic. Another tap-in, if you can call it that. So yeah, this my type of play, which is having a lot of running players everywhere basically, might not be everyone's cup of tea, guys. Not everyone might like how I play. So, and it's obviously fair. I have obviously nothing against people who prefer more stable formations, more stable players also. But yeah, you can really play some nice attacking football with this 4-4-2, and I've been playing this in the Infinity Arena, has been working really well. And here we have Johnson. There we go. Counter attack. Let's see. Is there anyone in the middle of the field? I guess that you could say that, but I choose my Prowler. It was the safest option there, and I decide to keep the ball instead of trying to force something. That's a very important trait that experience teaches you. And now I'm going to use my hammers in the middle of the field, who will be really useful in a very big game after this. So stay tuned, guys, and keep watching, because those 2 hammers in the middle of the field are really, really important. They also, look at Bertini here. I mean, the ball was basically given to him at this point, but there we go, 2-0. Now, yeah, the hammers in the middle of the field are extremely important. They won't win you too many balls, but because of their low response, but they have an attacking threat, like be it through headers, be it through you know, shooting. Also, I've scored a ton of goals with their just powerful shots from the edge of the box. They're just insane. They're really good, and I love them there. And seeing as I don't have any hammers in defense, having some hammers in the middle of the field is a good alternative, I'd say. So here, look at this. Jones, to my friend's hammer, shoots, but Skipper makes a very good save with his feet as well. Wow. I might have done better in this situation. I think I could have done better, but let's focus on the game better. Now this opponent has 220 gold medals, almost as much as I have. That is so a very like experienced player. 56,000 games if I recall as well. So, which is just insane, man. To put some perspective into that, I only have 21,000 games, which is still a lot, I think, but 56,000 is a bit insane. Look at Johnson now. Look at this. This is exactly what I was talking about. Running players, in this case my captain, are giving me an attacking edge that, like, a stationary player, a non-running player, wouldn't be offering me. So now we keep the ball, and the hammer now tries to play Abubakar, and he loses the ball really badly, actually. Really badly, not good there, and we're susceptible for a counter attack. This is in fact what my opponent is trying to do here with his speedster. And I remember, yes, this was, oh, look at this, very unfortunate there. My keeper was going to claim the ball, but I had selected Keane to get the tackle in, Now this is where my hammers come in handy. Look at this. Great strength to win mid ball, and we clear, because clearing in that situation is the best option. You don't want to play around in that sensitive part of the field, guys. That would just mean a goal, and a silly goal probably. Now we give the ball away obviously here, and he's got the protector. Now there's Jones trying to mark him. Jones is much slower than Sabre, and he commits a foul. Now Jones on the free kick, but my keeper comes out to claim it, and if he didn't claim it, I would have won the header anyway, because I had a level 11 hammer there to battle for the header. So hammers in that situation there, in that position, they seem to always be ready to intercept headers, which is a very big discovery that I made actually, because and look at this, they're also in a good position to strike. And we have my friend's hammer here, who slots it home 1-0, and there haven't been too many chances that I could exploit in this game, but there we managed to get a header in, and we're winning. 30 seconds left, and it won't be an easy 30 seconds for me, I can assure you of that. Look at Sabre, that's a foul. Now Jones, he could shoot, he does, but he hits the wall, and there is Abubakar, lost me the ball. So we keep suffering with 21 seconds remaining, but my captain with good response, guys. I told you about this. He steals the ball, loses it incredibly, also almost immediately, which is a very strange. Prowler shouldn't be running into other players like that. And now 10 seconds remaining, we're still suffering here. Jones on the edge of the box, free kick. He tries to get his hammer to shoot, but I have a Prowler there ready to steal the ball, and Abubakar does well in the situation. So we try to keep hold of the ball in a very delicate area of the field, but we managed to do so. Look at the Prowler again, dribbling too much, which isn't something that usually happens. So I think that is all about the software doing its thing. Now Tanaka from a long way away shoots, but we stay strong for the 1-0 win, guys, against a very experienced player, but that goes our way at least. And now for the final, there isn't much to say about this final, because although we get a very difficult opponent, he basically quits. So I mean, it was also gonna be a 4-4-2 clash, which would have been an interesting game like the previous one, but you know, what can you do? There we have it. Gold medal for us. Doesn't come in the most competitive of ways, unfortunately, but I don't choose my opponents, guys, and I can't control if they lose, if they like leave the game or not. So not my fault. I would have loved to play the guy, but you know, that's what it is. The 2 gold medals are there. I won't be claiming them. I will be claiming them next Tuesday during the live, because I won the cards to hopefully go to Simon. I will try to upgrade him as much as possible so that we can kind of get to know Simon better as much as possible. And there is Simon in the season pass. We'll get 200 cards for him from the get-go, so he should be at least level 5, I think. And yeah, so this is the formation again, and I'm going to suggest a few differences here. Instead of Keen, you can play an intruder or an explorer. Instead of Jones, you can play a protector, that's fine. Instead of Johnson, you can play an engine who'll do a very similar job, but the engine is a bit more defensive minded than Johnson. Then up top, instead of Abubakar and Bertini, you can play a speedster and an intruder. A speedster and a prowler, they're both fine as long as you have a fast player and a kind of player with a good response. Or at least if you want, you can play 2 speedsters or an intruder and a speedster. That is fine as well, guys. So again, don't forget to join the group if you wish. Facebook group, link in description. Live stream next Tuesday, and I will let you off, guys, with this video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.